Hey there, cool kids and chickens. It's me, Greg, and today we're going to talk about catching ourselves a Zekrom, the legendary dragon electric type. You are definitely going to want to get your hands on one of these guys. Let's take a look at what moves he's got, what he's weak against, and what Pokemon you're going to want to use when you're battling this bad boy. Let's check it out. In an electric dragon, he's not going to be very strong versus those dragons, fairies, and ice because of his dragon typing, and then also ground because of that electric typing. So when you're putting together a team, you want to focus on those areas. However, also being a dragon type, he's going to resist a lot of those elemental ones, especially that electric, fire, grass, and water. And also because of that electric typing, he's going to be resistant to those flying and steals. So cool, man. Let's try and see what Pokemon we have to be able to take down this guy. For your ice counters, for those non-legendaries that you have Mamoswine, you've got Weavile, you got Glaceon, those standard dragon type attackers, and those legendaries, those Articunos, and those Regices. Power up those Regices when you want to have a big bulky Pokemon. Our dragon counters, pretty standard here. You always got to have a good team of dragons. For your non-legendaries, you've got Dragonite, Salamence, and Garchomp. Garchomp's really handy here because he also has that ground typing, so he's able to resist those electric moves that Zekrom has. And then for our legendary dragons, of course, you always got to have Rayquaza in there, even though that electric typing is going to be a little bit neutral versus him. Rayquaza is always good when he has Outrage. And then you have Dialga, who's going to resist a lot of what Zekrom has to throw at him. And then if you got yourselves a Reshiram, which I sure hope you did because he does very well versus Zekrom as well. Taking a look at our ground counters. Look at those guys close to the ground. Those non-legendaries. You've got Rhyperior, Excadrill, Swampert, and then you go over to those legendaries. You've got Groudon, you've got Landorus. I hope some of you trainers got Landorus as well when that just came around. Try and get these land ones, especially if you got that sunny weather out there here in this summertime. Get that boosted weather attack for those earthquakes and those drill runs. You are going to want those when you're going against this Zekrom. Thanks for joining me today. Really like going through Zekrom. Try and raid this guy as much as you can because he is going to be so useful in the meta and for raiding. Thank you very much, and try to get those ice, those grounds, and those dragons as much as you can. Thank you, and bye-bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share with your friends, share with your cows. Peace.